Hey, good Wednesday evening, everyone. Look who's here. It's Mr. Answers.
Yeah.
Andrew of Andrew's Answers. Meteorologist Andrew DePaulo in the house this evening. You of WFMJ Weekend Today fame.
Yeah.
And what's coming up this weekend on Andrew's Answers?
We got a great question this weekend on cicadas. I read a story about last week about cicadas and their emergence, and someone wants to know, are there one species, is there multiple species of cicadas that are emerging this year, and when can I see them, or where can I see them?
Mm-hmm.
So I touch a little bit on that in my answer for this week. And as always, if you have a weather question, I'm getting a lot on Instagram as well. So if you have a weather question, comment on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, or underneath this link when we post this, or even email it at weather@wfmj.com, and I will air that question and answer it Sundays in the 9 a.m. hour of WFMJ Weekend.
Very good. Unless your name is Steve VC, then don't send any
more
questions.
Don't send any more questions, Steve.
We've got enough.
Yeah.
We would be remiss if we did not mention that Northeast Ohio weather legend Dick Goddard announced his retirement this evening. Not until November.
Yeah.
But Dick Goddard, for me anyway, is one of the main reasons I'm in weather as a career. I grew up watching Dick Goddard on Fox 8. Back then it was the CBS station. And he's definitely on my weather Mount Rushmore. He's carved in stone up there. So congratulations to Mr. Goddard on his retirement. All right, our time lapse today, kind of damp at the start of the day. We had a couple of hundredths of an inch worth of rain at the start. But then, hey, this afternoon was pretty nice. Field of cumulus clouds, kind of neat to watch the direction subtly change a little bit in the direction these ended up going. They ended up, by the end of this time lapse, kind of moving from straight north to south. It was kind of east to west and then north to south towards the end of this video. We're looking west on 422 here, or on 224, I should say, towards Canfield, away from Boardman. All right, I showed this last night, Andrew. If you want to find warmth, where do you go? Well, Canada, of course. It's well up into the 70s again this evening, and much of Canada, even a couple of 80s showing up down here. Medicine Hat at 81 degrees. I'm sure it's a lovely town.
Names,
yes. Cold Lake, ironically, is one of the warm spots at 75. And then down here in the States, some mild air across the northern tier. Temperatures here today, it was comfortable, but it was below average. Should be at 69 degrees. Now tonight, this clearing sky, calm wind, dry air recipe for cold weather. Nothing unusual for mid-May. Our average lows are in the lower 40s, middle 40s. So this isn't anything too crazy, but in a few of the real coldest nooks and crannies, and I mean some of the real traditional spots that end up being 4 or 5 degrees cooler than everyone else, there might be a few patches of very light, brief frost late tonight.
Very isolated.
Don't think it's much to worry about. Don't think it's anything to cause alarm, but yeah, some backyards are going to wake up in the upper 30s tomorrow morning. Here's our temperatures on the models over the next couple of days. Nice trend.
Yeah, we rebound pretty quickly tomorrow morning. And yeah, it's a nice couple of days.
Yeah, notice especially the RPM model here, how almost straight up the line goes. Once the sun breaks out tomorrow, and it is up at exactly 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Once it's up, temperatures are going to shoot up pretty quickly. And we'll get up into the upper 60s tomorrow. Again, maybe just shy of average, but close enough, and it's going to be a nice, fairly sunny afternoon. And then I've got, 73 in our Friday forecast? Modeling definitely showing a somewhat warmer day coming up on Friday. Should be a really, really nice day, although clouds will subtly increase Friday afternoon. Tomorrow, no problems. Might be a few of those fair weather popcorn cumulus clouds dotting the landscape once again, but otherwise, beautiful day.
Yeah. Friday
looks good, and we've been kind of gnashing our teeth for a couple of days over the Saturday forecast.
Yeah.
It's a weekend. It's May. Graduation parties, weddings, you name it. It's going on a weekend in May. And the big question is, hey, is it going to rain? And if so, when?
Yeah.
Here's the latest RPM model, kind of our in-house model, and it shows, while certainly the majority of the steady rain misses to our south and east. Whoa, ugly Saturday in D.C. and Norfolk.
Yeah.
Will we get in on some of this rain? I think the answer is probably.
Yeah, for the morning hours especially.
Especially, yeah. It would probably be light, and you probably don't have to travel too far west to run into a totally dry day. Cedar Point and out towards Toledo and Dayton. But around here, I'm going to allow for the chance of at least a little bit of rain Saturday, particularly in the morning. Sorry we can't do anything. We can't do any better as far as the forecast goes just yet. There's enough uncertainty in some of the model information out there that we can't say, yes, it's going to rain, or no, it's not going to rain. It's just we can't get there just yet. So check the forecast often. Here's a look at the modeling as far as rainfall totals with our Saturday system. Notice the latest NAM has gone a little crazy here, up around a half an inch worth of rain, whereas the GFS and the European model are down here below a quarter of an inch. I lean a little more in this direction.
Yeah.
The NAM's kind of like your crazy uncle sometimes. You know?
Sometimes.
It's just every now and then it just goes off on a tangent.
Especially with temperature sometimes.
Exactly. Just, while your crazy uncle might go off the rails about politics or something, the NAM, its temperatures, its precipitation. Yeah. And every now and then the NAM scores a coup and gets one right, but oftentimes not so much. All right, as we head into next week, kind of an interesting pattern setting up here. The west is going to go under this big, deep trough, and there'll be an upper low off the east coast. Boy, you know who's had a lousy spring? Boston. It's been cool and cloudy and damp up there, and they're going to have more of that next week as that low sits off the east coast or near the east coast. In between this system and this system, there's going to be what I call a slice of nice out here across the Midwest. And that warm air is going to come east, and we've got mid, maybe even upper 70s. Forecast for next week. So we're going to go above average, and I think we're going to string together at least a few dry days in a row, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday as well. What about the summer? I gave a talk this morning where I talked a little bit briefly about the summer forecast and how the last few years haven't been all that hot. It's been since 2012, back when you were in, what, 5th grade? Something. That we've had a hot summer. And while I don't think this summer's likely to be as hot, I do think it'll be hotter than the last few. This is the latest National Weather Service forecast through July. This doesn't count August, but counts July. So middle of the country is where, compared to average, the coolest of the weather is likely to be. But painting a warm picture West Coast, warm picture East Coast, and around here, warmish. Not exactly hot, but likely not all that cool either. So if you want some pool weather, if you want to have plenty of hot days this summer, 90-plus days, I think you're going to like our summer forecast a little bit more than the last few years. All right, follow Andrew on social media. You can follow me if you aren't already, and I'll see you tonight on 21 News at 11. Thanks for watching a couple of Weather Geeks tonight.